You're listening to the Winsight Podcast Network.
Maverik's major acquisition is complete. Credit card swipe fees are reportedly set to increase, and Walmart is setting an e-commerce record. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top headlines from CSP Daily News and Winsight Grocery Business. I'm Heather Lally, Editor-in-Chief at WGB.
And I'm CSP Editor Chuck Yulee. Maverik now owns Come & Go. The Salt Lake City-based convenience store chain has completed its acquisition of Come & Go and Solar Transport from Kraus Group. Maverik will rebrand Come & Go stores in the 4 states where the 2 chains overlap: Colorado, Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The deal grows Maverik's footprint to over 800 stores from 400 in 20 states with about 14,000 team members. It makes Maverik the 12th biggest C-store chain in the nation.
Visa and MasterCard are planning to raise credit card network and interchange fees. That's according to a report by the Wall Street Journal. The fee increases are scheduled to start in October and April. People familiar with the matter told the Journal, which also viewed documents confirming the increases. The changes could result in retailers paying an additional $502 million annually in fees, said the report, citing CMSPI. Increases in network fees will make up a little more than half of that revenue, the Atlanta-based merchant consulting firm estimated. The rest will come from increases in the interchange fees, also known as swipe fees, the report said.
Walmart reached a new milestone in e-commerce grocery sales during the second quarter, capturing more than a third, 36%, of the U.S. market, according to a report released Wednesday by data analytics firm Brick Meets Click. The retail giant first surpassed the supermarket sector in digital market share in the third quarter of 2022 and has since maintained its position in the top spot. The mass merchandiser now enjoys a 570 basis point advantage over its competitors.
Less than a day after reporting that contract talks had resumed, Canadian grocer Metro and Unifor Local 414 reached a tentative agreement in the 32-day-old strike by 3,700 workers at 27 supermarkets in the Toronto area. Unifor said a ratification vote for the preliminary accord will be held in the coming days. Metro called the deal, quote, fair and equitable, while Unifor Local 414's president said the pact, quote, acknowledges the economic struggle that many of our members face.
Distributor McLean Company unveiled McLean Fresh during its national trade show, McLean Engage, in Dallas. McLean Fresh is an expanded food service at retail program designed for convenience stores and intended to elevate the dining experience in C-stores with more variety and healthier on-the-go options. The initiative includes a reimagined dispensed beverage program, a proprietary pizza program, and an expanded selection of McLean's grab-and-go brand, Central Eats.
The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has named the first 10 medications for which Medicare can now negotiate prices directly with pharmaceutical manufacturers, a move that will slash costs for consumers, pharmacies, benefit providers, and other buyers of prescription drugs. It's estimated that the Medicare drug price negotiation program will save taxpayers $160 billion annually. As a huge purchaser of medications, Medicare holds substantial bargaining leverage with drug makers, and the pricing it obtains would lower the negotiation baseline for other buyers, bringing down overall drug costs.
Mashgin, a touchless self-checkout company, hired Steve O'Toole as the head of business development for convenience and fuel retail. O'Toole brings more than 2 decades of experience to his new role. Before joining Mashgin, O'Toole was with NCR Corp., Stuzo, W. Capra Consulting Group, BP, and Puma Energy.
Fairway Stores opened its newest location in LeClaire, Iowa on Wednesday, but that's not the only news for the Boone, Iowa-based grocery retailer this week. The Midwest grocery retailer is moving its new corporate headquarters to Johnston, which is located just north of Iowa's capital city of Des Moines.
Florida-based Publix Supermarkets is closely monitoring Hurricane Idalia and its impact to the grocer's operating areas and providing shoppers updates on its store status via the grocer's website. The employee-owned grocery retailer on Wednesday continued on with its new store openings, this time in Cumming, Georgia, which is 40 miles north of Atlanta.
The vertical farming industry may have hit a rough patch over the last year or so, but San Francisco-based leafy greens company Plenty Unlimited appears to be thriving with the announcement earlier this month that it has doubled its retail footprint. The company's pesticide-free produce is now available at all California-based Whole Foods Market and Gelson's Market locations. Plenty Unlimited's Compton-based farm is scaling up to produce 4.5 million pounds of greens a year, the company said.
Convenience store chain Circle K is adding a fuel discount to its global Circle K Day event. From 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on August 31st, U.S. customers can save up to 30 cents off per gallon at thousands of Circle K locations, in addition to saving 50% earlier in the day on dispensed beverages, prepared foods, car washes, and electric vehicle charging.
And that will do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News or WinsightGroceryBusiness.com. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Chuck Yulee. Have a great day.